Alto.
Yeah.
And if we did this in your size, custom built to you and the horse, it would be perfect for him. Forward balance, you sit here. Wow.
Yeah, perfect fit, yeah.
Now, does this come with the exterior blocks?
For extra money.
You can get anything.
Block under here
I'd rather have them outside.
on the outside.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about the avocado.
They work the same even on the underneath.
I don't know. I think I
You
would.
feel it. It holds your leg in place.
Mine has them and it doesn't seem to hold them.
She wants a knee roll.
She wants a new roll. Yeah.
It's if you put a big block on this sits up like this. I'll show you with the block on it. But let me show you the avocado because that's the one that is definitely short enough.
Is that what you have?
Oh yeah.
That's what you have, but with the knee roll. Yeah.
Luke has a back that's this long and huge shoulders.
Two shoulders.
Real close to his horse. Except he's got those withers. Luke doesn't have, his withers aren't that big.
Luke's is basically
Yeah, well, how much is that?
Basically where I stand.
So that's his saddle. Look, beautiful. 4 fingers, length. This is the shortest saddle I have now. This is a 17 and a half. It's going to be too small for you. You would need an 18 to be comfortable. It's going to have you comfy to have him comfy. So it's it sells new for this.
Do they have used ones?
Such a new saddle. There's there might be 1 or 2, but you might go down to 6. You may, at that price, you may as well just go for the full thing. I'm not telling you need this saddle. You can take the Infinity, which is my starter saddle, at $48.95. You can add an external block. There's an additional cost. It's not exorbitant. And I can also put a short front on it for another additional cost. But that's custom fit to you. You're not going to find that used. That's
Yeah,
it.
she said she thought it was better outside than in.
I think it's
But how much is that one new?
but there's no wind on this side.
$48.95. But that's custom fit to you. Then if we do the external block, it's a little bit more. And then if you do the short front, it's a little bit more. But you see, this is a 17 and a half on here. And see how much extra room I have?
Yeah.
Because what we do on this saddle is we cut the front off. It's not, it won't be the exact same seat. And it's difficult for you when you can't ride him. I'd rather you rode him. But I understand your hesitation. We can sit you in some saddles and see how it feels to you. This is going to feel very restrictive because it's small and because of this external block. In the Infinity 17 and a half, without the external block, you'll think, oh, I could fit in this. But when you put the external block on, you can't hide from this. And it's less adjustable. There's 2 positions. You can move it further back. You can take this off completely, and you can put a knee pad, or you can put a really long, big block, or you can put a little 3/4 block. Like these blocks are interchangeable. When you do a double flap with the block underneath, much more adaptable. You can put any number of different blocks on it. So there's just some options.
Would I feel as restricted, do you think, with 3/4 block?
The one with a little more slant, no, you wouldn't. And if it was the right seat size, you wouldn't either, right? But that sits beautiful on him. And then the other thing is, you've got contact all the way through. And that, because it's wool stuff, we can make sure it's round enough for him. So why don't we sit in some saddles for you on the horse there and see what it feels like for you. And I would love to see how he went, because I know he'd be a happy camper. But we don't know why he's bucking and rearing,
that's
but I
true.
fully suspect with that back that it's saddle.
It's a saddle fit. I agree.
Well,
They
they
have
say
no
that-
other way of telling you.
Yeah.
And that's why I found out about his withers, because I started reading about it. Because at first I was like, oh
What's
my
going
God,
on?
I can't
Yeah.
handle this.
Yeah.
And so I read about it, and it said it's usually a pain response.
Yeah.
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 He's not being bad. He's just trying to tell you, mommy, I heard. That's all. Told you. That's all. He's just saying, I heard, mama.
So you like that expensive saddle?
Oh, of course he did. Did you see his face?
That's like more than you cost, yeah.
Right.
That's exactly what I did. I spent more on myself than I did on my horse.
Yeah, I mean, Cat.
My Arabian that I took to third level, I paid $1,750 for. And I think I paid used, I bought a Schleese for him. That's how I got to work for this company. I always
Oh, wow.
say, people, don't fall off hands and knees.
You're not going to fall.
Do not fall off, please. Yeah, move your stool. Just sit there, quiet if you can. Now, can you lift your jacket for me? So this is a 17 and a half. You can see you got no room back there, right? So this would have to be, in this model, it would have to be an 18. And the other thing is, that flap looks quite nice. This is a number 2 flap. So got good width there. I'd want to maybe make it a little bit shorter for your leg.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. If we custom build you a saddle, it doesn't cost any more. You get exactly the right saddle for you. If you're looking at used and you buy an 18, you're going to have a flap down to your ankle.
Yeah.
Because that's how we build them. A stock, if it's a stock saddle, an 18-inch seat has a number 4 flap on it. If I built it for somebody like you, it would probably have a short flap. But we don't know that until we actually look at that saddle. So I would put, even this is a little bit long for you. What I like is one hand below your knee. And then, just stay there, and then get a walk. Oh. His tongue out. What a dude.
Watch his front legs, because he will fall.
He will fall.
So how does that seat feel?
It feels like it would be uncomfortable on my back.
Yeah, because it's too tight. Right? Give you more room. Go between the 18 wave and see how that feels. But you see how much contact you have on that? Yeah. What I like about the internal block is it gives you more adaptability. In
Yeah.
other words, you can put a big honking block on it or a tiny little wee one, or you can take them off completely. So as you develop in your riding, as you start riding with a coach who says, oh, no blocks, you take them off.
I wish I had gone internal.
And it also gives you a chance to have a saddle that's more adjustable, because as you ride and get going, you might find you want something different. That's why I kind of like the double flap. Okay, so pop off that. I'm gonna sit you in the wave. You want this stool or you good? Oh, she's got it down.
That's where I have my troubles getting over the back.
Oh, the back.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, you'll be standing in your stirrup, so you can lift up and around.
Well, I can do that now because I'm always afraid I'm gonna.
I got on my 17-1 horse the other day from the ground. My coach is always shocked that I can do that. He doesn't know how many squats I'm doing in a day.
Which one is this?
This is the first one I put on him. That was the wave. This is an
Oh, okay.
18-inch seat. And this was, because of the panel configuration, too long for him. So just lift that jacket for me. Oh yeah, it's better. And just relax your leg and let it hang. Don't hold on. Just sit on your bum. That's right. Good. Now, you will feel a little bit this tight underneath your leg.